Hi, water signs. My name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. This is your career and finance reading for all the water signs. So Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Let's get into your career and finance reading. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please like, share, and subscribe. I put a video out every Saturday. There's 5 Saturdays in the month. I take the 4th Saturday off, which is not next week, but the week after, just so you know. So anyway, water signs, let's get into your career and finance reading for the month of April. So your first card is Deep Knowing, and it's upside down. Your next card is Time for a Nap, upside down, and your next card is Clean It Up, and your last card is Time to Go. So, you know, the Deep Knowing is all about intuition. And when it's upside down, what it's telling me is that maybe you weren't able to follow your intuition. And what happened is something happened to you to lead you, to make you start trusting your intuition. But, you know, you're coming out of workaholism. So you needed some downtime, some time to rest. Something happened that changed your life. And this is all about being a human being, not a human doing. So it's like you're resting, you're now waiting for others to help you take the lead. You have had time to start cleaning up what isn't right for you, and then it's going to be your time to go once you've learned everything that you needed to learn. I know you think you're ready. Not yet. Not yet. You are on your way. I think the Deep Knowing is all about psychic intuition, and this is all about psychic exhaustion. And, you know, you guys have a gift. You've always had the gift. And a lot of times, until you get affirmation or confirmation, I'm going to let you know a lot of people weren't able to see what you see, and they weren't able to hear what you hear. So a lot of times you positioned yourself in a place where you helped and explained that to everyone else. And it took a toll on you. And you needed to rest. So I'm going to dive into this deeper. It says you're on empathy overload and need to get grounded again. So tune out for a bit. Hypersensitive, you're suffering from psychic exhaustion. This signals for a time for recharging of your batteries. Set energetic boundaries. Take a salt bath, empty your mind, and get back to you. It's not time to be too open. Soon enough, you can let your guard down. Right now, you need self-care, self-love. It's time to say no thank you to anyone in your life who exhausts you. Won't that feel good? So you guys, this was permission to stop doing the things that weren't right for you. So I'm going to let you know that something ended. And this is career and finance. So maybe the job you were in wasn't right for you and you were taken out of the job, or something happened that you know this isn't right for you anymore. And it was like permission to not deplete yourself anymore. And you were feeling it. You guys were feeling it in your body. It affects you. It can't not affect you. So the next card is, you know, Time for a Nap, and it's upside down. It says you are a human being, not a human doing. Is it possible you're suffering from workaholism? Could you be the one that thinks it's your job to save everyone, to be there for everyone, to go, go, go until you can barely see straight? You've gone as far as you can. You've worked hard and nourished people and projects, but now you're an empty well and have no reserve for others or for yourself. Excuse me. Don't let your ego keep going on full speed when your body and spirit needs to rest. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing altogether and take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could portend a possible illness that stems from being totally overwhelmed. You will feel like a new person if you take that break. Do it now. You guys, there was a break in your career, or is a break in your career, or you needed to take one. And the whole world is suffering from workaholism. It is promoted, it is rewarded, and it is told how fabulous you are if you work yourself to death. You know, it's also an excuse and a way to avoid your life and not take a look at yourself. Now, the ego, I'm going to explain to you guys about your ego. Your ego is your protection, and it is what is there to help keep your heart guarded. And what you needed was, you needed to protect your heart for a long time. And whatever happened in your career, this happened or is happening or is about to happen because you don't need that protection anymore. And yes, it is so nice to give, but we can't keep giving and not refilling our cup. Eventually you will run out. So yes, it is so nice to be needed, but you need to, and you're allowed to receive. And I think that's been the hardest part, is realizing that you are allowed to receive and you need to receive. So you're going back to clean up all the things that you didn't have time and you weren't able to do before. So let me dive a little bit deeper with this card. So it says, simple things like opening your mail, paying your bills, sorting out your timetable, making lists, getting organized is what this symbol means when it comes to you. Make time for yourself too. This is a card that you may be overburdened and overwhelmed. It's okay to say no. You'll prosper more if you do. So you guys, this is about being overwhelmed, workaholism and being overwhelmed. And you guys, this is very normal. It is so hard not to let this happen and know what to do when it does. So this is time to, pay your bills, but do things that are fun, that bring you joy and make you happy. That's really why you're here. And if you were overwhelmed by overdoing it, that you neglected your things, this is the time to start getting all of your stuff in order. And once the time to go is all about, once you learn everything you need to learn, then it is time to move on. I was saying not yet. It's not quite yet the time, which, you guys, I think we all think we're ready way sooner. And if we get there sooner, faster, we'll be happier instead of just being happy now. But this says, this message is clear. The path you've been on with your work, creative projects, and business alliances have come to an end. You will not find the success you desire by continuing what is now in front of you. This is an auspicious sign because there is no choice that will benefit you other than risking stepping into the unknown. This is the time to walk towards something new. This card also pertains to the neutral concept of completion. You finish your task and can rest assured that the ending will open up a powerful new avenue of opportunity. It's better than you can ever imagine. You have done all you can. Now trust that Spirit keeps the plan moving forward. Fortune requires you to conclude this chapter of your life, and remember, when you close one door, the other opens. So whatever you're working on or you're in right now, even if you feel like this is the way that I'm supposed to go, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, it is changing and it's not what you think. You guys, I'm a water sign too, and I'm like, what in the hell is happening? So, so the way that you're in right now is not the way that you're going. All right, you guys. I'm going to do the life purpose cards too. So it says, teaching, you inspire young people to learn. So you guys are meant to help teach and children. And, you know, I'm going to tell you after this, it says builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings a deep sense of accomplishment. So you guys have been working and building something without you even realize you've been working and building something. So I want to tell you guys about The Karate Kid. Now, I'm older, so this movie was out when I was a teenager, I think. But it was all about all of the stuff that he was doing. He was like, why the hell am I doing this? And here he was being trained without knowing he was being trained. And I think you guys have been training for this teaching way sooner than you knew that you were. But it says, express your inner truth. Your creative work shines brightest when it reflects your genuine feelings and thoughtfulness. And there's music here. Your creative work shines brightest when it reflects your genuine feelings and thoughts. So it's all about building and being yourself, and it's going to be teaching children. So the other thing is, I want to talk to you guys about your vocation. So what is your vocation? Your vocation is your soul's purpose, your job from the divine. So I want to talk to you right now about the question to ask yourself if you're looking for your vocation. So your first thing that you start off in your life is jobs. Then you have your career, and then you go into your vocation. And your vocation is your soul's purpose, why you're really here, what you're really meant to do. And a lot of times you're meant to do everything that you do until you're not. So part of getting into your vocation is, what did you want and need that isn't or wasn't available to you? What did you want or need that isn't or wasn't available to you or for you? And that is your vocation. Now, I want to let you guys know, it might not be a question that you're going to be able to answer today, or a week from now, or a month from now, or 3 months from now, or 6 months from now, or a year from now. It could take years to answer this question. It could take a decade. Just so you know, what did you want or need that you wish was available to you or for you? And that is your soul's purpose. So you guys, I'm going to read the Angel of Abundance card, and let's get into talking about money, because, you know, a lot of times you think, if I'm meant to do this, where's the money going to come from? Well, it says obstacles and blocks. Obstacles and blocks are being lifted. All of your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles. Blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. All of your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. So you guys, your stuff is being lifted for you, from you, and for you. So it says, take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you believe that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you. Make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. You make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So you guys, you are being divinely led, whether you believe it or not. Take chances for what you want to do, and what sounds so scary, but I say jump in with both feet. And it says have an abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it'll always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment. That is what you will experience. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always seem one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. So, you guys, believing that you have everything that you want and that you need right in this moment in order to be well sounds so easy, right? Oh, just do it. But it is a practice. So I want you guys to look for guided meditations on YouTube on abundance mindset and start believing that everything you need is already here, because it is. And so this is your sign signing off for all the water signs. I hope this helped you guys with you are being guided to your vocation as we speak. So this is your sign signing off. Thanks so much for watching.